I want to move on to actor Bruce Willis. So he's suffering, Dr. Devi, from a form of dementia. Tell us about that.
So frontotemporal dementia. So there are different types of dementias. At the end of the day, the way these affect you, whether it's Alzheimer's or this one, which used to be called, or is also called Pick's dementia, it basically can affect your appetite or your mobility. So if you stop eating or if you stop moving at the end of the day, that's how all of us eventually will pass. So this particular one manifests in different ways, doesn't necessarily affect your memory so much as your personality, your language. So that might be also why he first was diagnosed with the aphasia. But that's the type of dementia that he's now been diagnosed with.
It's, brave of his family to do this publicly. He could have just vanished and we wouldn't have necessarily known that Bruce Willis was going through all this. And particularly for somebody who personified, this heroic kind of superstar, movie star. It's sad, obviously, to see him going through this. But I think generous of his family, Kristen, to put this out there.
Well, it's good to put it out there in that I'm sure there are many Americans who can relate. There has been some criticism about the way his career has gone over the last couple of years, him sort of being in a lot of movies, and to what extent was that his own choice versus those around him kind of pushing him to keep doing it. But of course, with him sort of personifying strength and masculinity, and yet, now the disclosure of this, I'm hopeful that at least it can help others who have a loved one. They can help them relate and feel less alone.
Yeah, I hope so too. Guys, thank you very much. Really appreciate the perspective.